Hey y'all, let's go over some.
Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to your dome. I want to talk about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very important. And my videos are not important to the liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. If you have no questions, you're sensitive, you're a stick in the mud, please be gone. Just get out of here, okay? All right, let me see. Let me get that out the way here. Please, guys, please. Women like this are detestable to mankind, okay? I'm not going to talk about the beta alpha constructs of the modern day millennials these days. I'm not going to talk about that. But I want you guys to listen to a few pointers of my advice before we watch this video here. I'm going to talk about 3 things in this video, okay? The Vivica Fox syndrome, diva syndrome, like her, check for parents, and the Jezebel curse. These 3 things I'm going to talk about in this video. But first, let's watch this video, okay, just to get an idea.
I'm a Vivica Evansx ex-boyfriend. Here we go. Boom. We got Terry Norris, old school boxer. I actually liked him. Strike 1. Then we got Jamie Foxx. Strike 2. One of my favorite actors, songwriters, singers, etc. Strike 3. Dennis Rodman.
She was with Dennis Rodman.
I don't know why she did that.
Yeah,
Strike 4. Her ex-husband. I heard she loved him, but I heard he was a little broke. You know how they go. Boom. White boy. Strike 5.
What? She was with
put a
Quentin
little nail in her coffin. You know how they go. Boom, she went to the street guy. Everybody love him 14 years after they stopped dealing. Strike 6. Then she went to Baby Drake, you know, light-skinned boy. Strike 7. Then she went to Neo. Y'all know how Neo get down. Strike 8. Here we go. Then she went to Omar White. Strike 9. Boy, her dating history just getting worse and worse. Then she went to T.O., one of my favorites. Strike 10. Then she went to the young boy. Strike 11. Come on now. Hey, y'all, let's go over some of Vivica Evansx ex-boyfriends. Here we go.
Oh,
boom. We got Terry Norris, old school boxer. I actually like.
Now, okay. We're going to stop it right there. That's trifling as fuck, right? Does this happen in reverse? Okay, sure, it happens with the beta cucks, the beta alpha cucks. Those 25% males. It doesn't really happen with beta males. They get thrown under the bus. Nice guys for last. But please, guys, whenever you hear women out there, or any guys in particular, because I heard this guy saying, "Oh, love strikes people in different ways." You got to check their background, babies. This is very important. This is psychological illness when some people just don't want to take accountability for shit of their past. All right? They're in heat when they're young, but when they get older, it's time to settle the fuck down. All right? So I want you guys to understand the syndrome that she goes through. She's already puffy now. Okay, you know, because she already been with Puffy too. Yeah, as you can see in that video. And I'm like, I don't believe all that, including the vanilla. Quentin Tarantino. I call him Quentin Tarantino. I can't believe it. She got all them jacks up in there, and y'all guys can't ask a simple question. Are you a virgin, ma'am? Are you into polygyny? Where's your father at? But anyway, this video is about, you know, checking for parents, because if you don't want your girl to look like a powder puff girl, okay, an obese female, check for the parents. That's not very hard, okay? If the girl looks like more like the mother and she's obese, you know to take a pass. That's a hard pass. I always check the parents. I always ask the daughters or any girls that I'm talking to, "Where's your father at? She's missing? Give me a picture, something to grasp onto to get me an idea." It's genetics. You don't want your genetics to look ugly, do you? Women do this all the time. They look at you, but they don't think about genetics like your parents. They're not that deep into it, but I'm trying to give you the heads up. Stop it. Stop dating women who you know is more prone disposition to have, or likely to be, they're going to gain weight. I tell you all the time, all you guys all the time, don't procrastinate on the weight. Because if she's already thick, she's going to be lazy. All right, I don't deal with thick females. I've dealt with thick females when I was an investigator back in my heydays. They're just mostly lazy when they get up in that age. Okay, they don't know what to do with that weight. Okay, and when I tell them don't procrastinate, we going outside, they don't want to hear that shit. Okay, they want to sit and eat cookies and fucking crackers all the time, right? So I gave you a pointer there. Check for the parents before you dig in. Okay, you already know most of you guys are beta males, you simps, okay, because you don't ask for if she's a virgin or not. You don't even know how to check for it. I already made plenty of videos about it. All right? Now, you check for the parents and the Jezebel curse. Now, this is something that I talked about many times on my channel. There is a curse going on for the Warlocks. The Warlocks created this curse. It's a spirit. It's the spirit of incubus and also succubus. It's the combination of the blood mixing. So we have a bunch of people, a bunch of females mainly, because incubuses is not as popular as the succubuses. Look it up. Look up what a succubus is. It's a female demon. And an incubus is a male demon. They're not as popular, okay, but when they're born, they become the beta male construct that women are just drawn to. The beta women. The beta women are drawn to beta alpha males. They're just drawn to that. They're not. Beta women do not like beta males. How many times I gotta say this? This is why the beta female have to put the makeup on, because they don't feel themselves as super beautiful. I tell women all the time, you look beautiful the natural way you are. Okay? But check for the parents. Check for them genetics. And the Jezebel curse is just that. What happens is that when a female who's not in her right mind, like my ex, who was a virgin too, if the spirit enters her realm in her mind, and she can't have no advantage. An advantage is when the spirit enters the body and she has more opportunity, like if you bring her back into America. I was told not to bring my ex back. I was told this, okay? You let her suffer. When a female's suffering, she's in her right mind. But when she's not suffering and she has opportunity, she will be a liability for you. And this is for you guys, though. Now, I know there's some women who may hate what I'm saying, but those are facts. You know, how many times did I talk to you women about, hey, listening to your mother? You should never listen to your mother. Where's your father at? I always say this to them. Where is your father? Sometimes Kevin Samuels did that. He said, where's your father at? Sometimes, but it's rare. Not often. But your father is the most crucial role in your life. Without your father figure, you would not understand. Especially if he's an alpha father figure, because most men are beta. They don't know how to truly be a father. They just don't. Okay. 80% of parents are terrible at parenting. They do not have the education nor the time to put it forth. So they just procreate out of just what? Lust. But when women are young and they choose mates without the permission of their fathers, there's a curse that lingers on there. The father doesn't know about it because he's beta. Right? The father does not know about the curse. So if I put my daughters out there, I know my daughters will be cursed if they reject the wrong man. Rejecting the wrong man is a curse. I've spoken to hundreds and thousands of women who told me they met the perfect man, but they did not have someone to guide them to be with that man. It's sad. They usually meet them 2 to 3 times in their life. Most women have already met their true potential mate, 90% of them, but they had to reject them because they did not have what? An alpha father to guide them. And if I'm saying any fucking type of lie, you put that shit down like pumpkin pie down below. I screen all my comments. I screen everything because I'm a very private person. I'm too goddamn special to be wasting my time on vampires, people who don't like tough love, people who don't like the education. For $15 a month, you have no problems. I have my clientele. This is just personal information that you must know from me as an indigo child, Gen Xer. But that's all I really got to say, guys. You know, this is a curse. So when a woman is young, I digress here, and she rejects the wrong men, she will put at least 10 years on her life. She'll age 10 years faster. I don't know about that curse. I don't know nothing about that. When I was younger, I remember My teeth was fucked up. But then I said, I can get my teeth fixed. This one woman told me how to get my teeth fixed. I have dentures. Oh, by the way, okay, I do have dentures. I just didn't like teeth. They're disgusting. Because you actually lose a portion of 2% of your life. I read somewhere when you can't dig the proper way, you have free radicals in your teeth that's leaching into your blood. That's crazy, right? You don't know about that? So I just rather get the fiberglass. I just rather get all of them removed. Even though most of my teeth was good. But I digress here. I repeat, the Jezebel curse is real. All right. So when women do not choose the right man early, in their youth stages, their prime stages, they get cursed later on. And that's exactly what happened to Vivica Fox. Didn't she play in Kill Bill? Okay. She fought against the Black Mama. Okay. And of course, I wanted to see a third part. I wanted to see Kill Bill 3, but I know it might not happen. But anyway, that's all I really got to say, guys. I'm out of here. I love you all, but I despise the many of you. Please, 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 don't waste my time. I'm your one and only Gen X Schizologist, psychologist, therapist on the internet. As crazy and cringy as I am, I'm leaving with these messages and these words. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And y'all have a nice day. I'm just trying to tell you guys got to protect yourself and have higher standards. Use the passport information that I gave you in the many years that have passed, and come to me for support. You support me, and I support you. If you don't need a father figure, don't bother. Don't bother coming towards or finding me. All right? Don't waste my time and steal my information and try to repost it as yours. It's not going to be successful. It's not successful.
Strike one. Then we got Jamie Foxx.
All right. You can watch this all you want, but you already know that 304 is coming many. I ain't going to say the word. Like whoremongers. Okay? There are far more 304s than whoremongers. All right? Out there. There's like 3 women to 1 man in this world. So think about the odds, you guys. It is so hard. How many times do men meet the perfect woman? Not likely. Nope. Never encountered them. But I've encountered many women who've had their perfect mate come across their plate. And they had to just reject them because they wasn't attracted to them. It's just attraction. You're not tall enough. They don't have the money. Because their father's missing. Other than that, I'm out of here. Peace.